Hi everyone, my name is Gideon and very welcome to this week's episode of City Ripple. In last week's episode I spoke a lot about the test that I want to do to track my mostly health over the next 12 weeks. And in front of me I thought I'd quickly do a review of the blood test that I'm going to do. It's by a company called Thriva, a relatively recent startup. And they've done a really good job at taking the pain out of getting blood tests done. So as you can imagine, most of the big credible labs that do blood tests in the UK, their clients are the NHS and private hospitals. So not really catering for individuals sending in tests. There are a couple of companies that do that, but I think Thriva has done a brilliant job at making that a really streamlined process. So in short, what they do, they send you a little test kit like that, and you prick your finger at home, which I'll show you how to do now, and you send them back the blood sample. They then send it off. They've got a relationship with a really well-known lab, and they're very transparent about the process that they follow. They then get the results back. I think they've got doctors looking at it, and if there's anything out of the ordinary on your results, they will write a little blurb on it. So extremely good idea, and I hope they do well. So I ordered two tests. The one is their baseline test, which they suggest you do every 3 months, and it's about, what did I pay for it? £49. It tests for cholesterol, liver function, iron, and I think vitamin D. Those four things, and within each of those categories, a couple of more tests. So it gives you a snapshot of your health at any given time. And the idea is, what they also do, they put your results on a really good graphic interface on a website. So you've got your own personal little page with all your information on, so you can track your health over the course of your life, or however long you want to do the test for. And then the other one that I bought is the testosterone test. That is £39, which is also why I'm filming this 7 o'clock in the morning, because testosterone fluctuates a lot during the day. It lowers towards the end of the day, so you want to test it in the morning each time you do it. And that's the thing with blood tests, is you want to be as consistent as you possibly can, to make sure your results reflect that. So testosterone, I guess you test it as you get into your mid-30s for very obvious reasons, is that you feel a bit lower. Testosterone is the obvious thing that is important for, is obviously your sex drive, but it is really important for your overall functioning of your body. And for women, I read on their website that actually it's also important for ladies to test their testosterone, because a higher level of testosterone is obviously, well, maybe not obviously, but it can point towards ovarian cysts, and therefore it's kind of important to just have a check every now and then. I think this test was a little bit cheaper. It was £39. So for, what is that, roughly 50 plus 40, £90, I'm doing tests that if I had to go to a private doctor to do it, it would probably cost me a lot more. And okay, I'm going to open it and then do the test, and I'll show you a little bit closer. I just thought of something. In the literature, they suggest you warm your hand up with warm water or have a bath so that you bleed easily when pricking your finger, so you can get enough blood out for the sample. But I thought something that's not what they're suggesting, but I think it might work, is if you, through centrifugal force, just spin your arm really, really vigorously, you should force a lot of blood into your hand, which will make the process a little bit easier as well. So I'm just going to test that. That should make a difference. I mean, just logically, it should force a bit more blood into your hand. You can see that it's quite red, so hopefully it works. Okay, so let's have a closer look at this this kit that Thriva sent me. You can see we've put a lot of thought into the look and feel and design of it, and done a brilliant job, I think. In here you've got instructions, which I've already read, and they made it very simple as steps 1, 2, 3. So everything you need is in here. A couple of plasters, some wipes, and then the tube that you need to fill for blood. So it's about, what is that?
between 0.5 and 0.8 mil. So you need to milk your finger a little bit. And then they've got 3 lances. Now they always say these don't hurt, but I've been pricked by enough doctors and nurses in my life to know that there's always a bit of a sting. I've done one test using that finger, so I'm going to use this finger. So you just quickly you have to wipe the first bit of blood off. The first drop comes wiped, and then after that you simply milk your finger into the tube. What you want to be careful of, mindful of, is not to press too close to the actual prick, because then some of your the fluids in your finger contaminates the blood and the test results aren't as accurate. They then tell you to slightly turn the blood around so it mixes properly, but not shaking it. And then what you do, you put it into the postage provided, very nice casing. You put your information on and then send it off to them by post.
So there you have it. I've done the tests, and I will pop it in the post this morning. I should have the results in about 2 or 3 days time, and then we'll go through that in a bit more detail. In the meantime, do check out Thriva for yourself as per the link. Remember to subscribe, and until next time, goodbye.